Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Oh, someone's at the door. Is it time? Is it time? New washer fluid, how's that look? Oh, is it time? It's time! Yes, you heard it right, folks. It is time. It's time for the 2024 Poor Boys RC Speed Run Challenge. In today's video, we are going to talk about the rules for the Speed Run Challenge. We're going to talk about the chassis. We're going to unveil the new chassis platform for this year's Speed Run Challenge and hopefully answer every single question you guys have. So this is going to be a longer video. Get your favorite drink, get a coffee, do whatever it is you got to do. But I need you guys to watch this full video so you don't miss any of the rules. If there's a rule that's covered in this video and I get an email or a bunch of questions about it, I'm sorry guys, last year was just crazy busy. And this year I know it's going to be even busier. I'm not going to have time to answer those questions. You got to watch the video. It's going to be here on YouTube. It's also going to be on the Facebook group that we're in. It's always going to be available for you to check out the rules. And before we get into the rules, I want to say a couple of things. First things first, guys, this is a contest based off fun. It's all about having a good time, hanging out with your friends, and really just having an enjoyable time with RC. That's the foundation of this whole thing. That's the essence that we're looking for. This is not meant to be a hardcore, super strict, super regulated speedrun challenge. It's intended to be fun. And that's why we race Tamiya chassis all the time. We're not going for Volaros and, the high dollar custom builds. The idea here is just to have a good time with RC. So please keep that in mind when you're communicating with others, when you're making posts on other people's videos. Keep the essence light and fun, please, and thank you. Now, with all that out of the way, cue the intro, Phil.
Excellent!
So without further ado, it is time to announce this year's chassis. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been losing my hair. All right. Okay, no, let's focus on. Okay, sorry. Okay, back to the chassis. Okay, you ready? Big reveal. Drum roll. Brrr. What's it gonna be this year? It's the Tamiya MF01X Rally.
Excellent!
Yes, folks, that is right. This year we're going to be racing the Tamiya MF01X Rally. Seems like rally cars have been pretty hot this year. There's been a lot of action on YouTube. Manufacturers are coming out with new rally car designs. I think it's time to celebrate that and see how fast we can make one go. Most of you know a lot about this platform already. For those of you that do not, a quick little rundown. The MF01X is based on the M chassis of Tamiya cars. This particular version comes in four-wheel drive. They've got several different wheelbases available with a variety of really, really awesome bodies. Most of them come with a torque-tuned motor, friction shocks, and let's just say they need a little bit of work to make them go fast. That's why we're all here, right? This is an inexpensive platform. There's availability everywhere, tons of hot pup parts available. I think this is going to be an awesome chassis to race with this year. Now, with the big chassis reveal out of the way, it's time to go over the rules. First things first, we're going to have 3 separate classes this year. Class 1 is going to be the brushed class. With the brushed class, you have to run a brushed motor. You can run either a nickel metal hydride, NiCad, or LiPo battery. You've got a maximum capacity limit of 7.4 volts for your LiPo, or an 8.4 volt if you decide to go with a 7-cell nickel metal hydride or NiCad. And class number 2 is going to be the brushless class, where of course you're going to be running a brushless motor. So here are the guidelines for cars participating in the brushed and brushless categories. You have to run a Tamiya body, no 3D printed parts allowed. All available option parts that are on the market right now are A-OK. Maximum tire diameter is going to be a 65 millimeter touring car tire. Any bigger, you're disqualified. All hop-ups, all fast motors are strongly encouraged. Gyros are okay in this series. No modified batteries of any sort will be allowed in the brushed and brushless categories. Your batteries have to be in their factory packaging, meaning not modified, not opened at all. I don't care what brand it is, but we have to be able to see the brand label on it, and I need you to show us what kind of battery you're running along with your balance plug. And again, it cannot be a modified pack. Whichever class you start in is the class I need you to finish in. Meaning if you start off in brushed, I need you to finish in brushed. You've got a lot of time to tweak and find which one you want to get into. So make sure that as of August 15th, when the contest starts, Whichever category you're in is the one that you finish in. And just like last year, guys, only one class per entrant. If you started off in brushed and you just want to put a brushless motor in to see what you can do and throw some videos up, go for it. Just know that those runs won't count toward any type of score. But if you beat your buddies in brushless, you get some pretty sweet bragging rights. I think that covers most of the big questions for the brushed and brushless categories. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to throw them down in the comment section below here or email me at poorboysrc78@gmail.com. Now, on to the third and final category, guys. This is going to be the open class. Last year, we had a lot of people that really wanted to get wild with some of their builds, and they were kind of caught up in the brushless class. I want to separate those two this year and provide an open class along with a brushless class. Now, the open class is very, very open. This is where you guys that are creative with 3D printing and that kind of stuff can really stretch your leg. I'll start with the limitations first, okay? I do need you to run an MF01X chassis. I don't care if you want to lengthen it, if you want to shorten it, whatever, but it has to be an MF01X chassis. You have to run a Tamiya body on it. I'm not sponsored by Tamiya, but in order to keep the essence of this thing fun and slightly goofy, I need you to run a Tamiya body. Guys, that's about it for the rules. Other than that, open class literally means open anything. I don't care what kind of tires you want to use. I don't care what your power plan is. If you want to put a rocket engine on the back, go for it. You want to put a nitro motor back there, go for it. You want to put a giant 8-cell battery in there with a huge can motor, go for it. Open class is for those crazy guys out there that want to go bananas. If you are in the open class and you are running a Tamiya body and you need to modify it for downforce, like putting a wing on the back or aerofoils or whatever, go right ahead. That is green lighted in this challenge. And once again, guys, 3D parts are not only okay, but they are strongly encouraged in the open class. That can mean gears, if you want to up or down your gear ratios, wider control arms, you name it, lengthen chassis, whatever you want to do, go ahead with your 3D printers and go bananas. Now that we've got 3 separate classes, I think the racing is going to be a lot tighter and the top speeds are going to be a lot closer. If we find ourselves in the situation where we get to the very end of our series and there's a tie somewhere, it's going to go down to sudden death, meaning you're going to get one video, one final chance to record a top speed. And if we don't get a winner out of that final sudden death run and you're both actually tied, then I guess you're both winners and you're both going to get a prize. Speaking of prizes, we will have prizes for the first, second, and third place contestants in each category. Now onto your videos. Some of you out there are avid YouTubers. Some of you guys aren't YouTubers. You just want to get in on this challenge. Listen, everybody is welcome into this challenge, but I do need you to upload your videos to YouTube so we can all judge them. This contest got really big last year, and this year the channel's pretty much quadrupled in size, so I'm anticipating it being humongous. That being said, guys, I need you to email me a link to your video every time you make a speed run. This is a big ask of me. I'm sorry I have to do it, but last year I could barely keep up. People were tagging me in their videos. YouTube isn't perfect. I didn't get every single tag. I would literally spend an entire day sometimes in front of my computer searching for videos, and I would keep finding them. And I mean, we're talking about hundreds of contestants across dozens, potentially dozens of countries across planet Earth. It's a lot for one human being to manage, and I am a one-man show. It is a lot for me to ask you guys, but I have to do it this year. So please, guys, after every run, send me an email to poorboysrc78@gmail.com with the link to your speedrun video. I'm going to catalog everything, keep it all nice and tidy on my end. This way, I won't miss any of your runs. This contest runs from August 15th to September 30th. The contest starts in 1 month, and I set it up that way intentionally. This way you guys have a month. If you don't have one of these chassis yet, you've got a month now to get your chassis, do some testing, some tuning, not feel so pressured to get it on video right away and start wrecking parts and doing that. Right now, you've got 4 weeks to do what you got to do. Buy the chassis, experiment with tires, motors, batteries, gear ratios, all that sort of stuff. Get your rig dialed in. So come August 15th, you're ready to go. And one of the most important elements of your speedrun videos is that you cannot edit your speedrun video. The second you hit that speed timer and it's set to go, and that car launches and comes back, or you do 1 or 2 or 10 runs, I don't care how many it is, I need a clean, unedited run. Because it'd be very easy to jump in your car, go 120 miles per hour with your GPS set, and a quick little cut, a quick edit could be deceitful. No editing, no cuts allowed in the actual speed run. I think fast forwarding is okay. If you're doing 100 miles an hour and you wipe out at the end of the road and you have to walk all the way down to the end of the road, no one's going to watch you walk down to the end of the road anyway. So if you want to fast forward that chunk, go ahead, but no hard cuts. Okay, guys, if you hard cut it, that video is null and void. It will not count. So just like last year, guys, we're going to be giving you guys updates every Sunday. Scoreboard Sunday, as it was. Cutoff to make Scoreboard Sunday is going to be Friday at midnight. I need all day Saturday to gather all my stuff. Any speed runs that you do on Saturday will not be counted on that Sunday's video. They'll be counted on the following Sunday's video. So I think that covers most of the rules. Again, guys, if you have any questions, throw them down in the comments below or send me an email. Now, we've got contestants, again, all over the world. I've been working with some vendors on getting prizes, but they've all come back to me with the same question. Hey, what do you want to do about shipping? I would love to have a bunch of boxes here to show you guys, hey, win this, win that. But as you guys all know, I could buy this car right here for $200, $220 Canadian, and it's going to cost me $200 to ship it to the winner. It doesn't make any sense. So if you happen to win, and let's say you live in the UK, I'm probably just going to lean towards Model Sport to get you the prize through them. It just makes way more sense. If you're in Beijing, I'll probably get you your prize through RC Mart. That's a bad omen. I think you guys get where we're going with this. If you're in the States, we're going to get you your prize through probably A-Main or Tower or Horizon, somebody like that. That being said, I still do have some prizes coming in from vendors, and those will be announced later on throughout the duration of the series. Last year, a few of you wanted to donate prizes. This year, if you want to do that again, that is fantastic. Just shoot me an email, let me know what you want to donate, and we'll go from there. And just a couple final notes before this video ends, guys. Wherever it is you're going to be doing your speed runs, please be safe. Last year, we had some cars easily surpassing 100 miles per hour. So these things are really a weapon at that speed. If this thing smashes into you or an animal or a kid or something, a house, it's going to cause some serious damage at 100 miles per hour. So please make sure you choose your locations very wisely. We don't want anyone getting hurt. And I'm sad I have to say this part, but I actually do. Last year, I got a couple pretty aggressive emails. I had some pretty aggressive posts from people as well that I ended up deleting in the comment section there. And these are people that weren't following the rules themselves, that didn't watch the videos, people that got confused by the rules. They're the ones causing some of the most challenges in this series. So if you decided not to follow the rules properly and you want to send a snotty email, I'm just going to kick you out of the contest this year. No questions asked, black and white. You'll be blocked and that's it, you're done. There's too much happening, and there's a lot of work that goes into this to make this all happen. Again, guys, I'm a one-man crew. I'm doing all of this. This is about enjoying the hobby with you guys. I love doing this with you guys. I love the camaraderie. I love watching everyone all around the world. I've met so many amazing people through this, and I know you guys have connected with others through this, and that's really what it's all about. Again, guys, the essence of this is fun. If anyone's bullying, harassing, being rude, that kind of stuff, sorry guys, you're gone. Just can't have it this year. Anyways, that wraps it up for the 2024 Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge intro video. This thing is not supposed to go very fast. Let's make them go fast. I'll see you guys out there. Oh man, sorry guys, one more thing I totally forgot. I've got a coupon code down below, guys, for Eliminator RC, 15 bucks off your order of $100 or more. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around for your parts, your kits, all that kind of good stuff.